Howdy there. Hey, how you doing? This is literally how I heard it in my mind before I literally pressed record. So, hi. This is your message. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is a daily message. I apologize for how late. I'm getting it 12 hours later. For whatever reason, that's the way it's happening. It's fine. There's a purpose to the shift. We are now reflecting on whatever just happened. I love you guys tons. Let me gather some of the gemstones and crystals of the choice. We got Tiger's Eye, Ammonite. What else we got here? We got I got a ruby, and a garnet. That's what I wear on the daily, other than the black opal. One of my absolute favorites. I also wear white opal at this moment, as well as labradorite, and I believe my plugs are quartz. I traveled once with all my gemstones in a little bag, and they became absolutely obliterated and destroyed. So I've realized that jewelry is where it's at. Started with a $10 piece at a thrift store, and I never looked back. It's always good to check those places. I now buy from jewelry places because I just don't have the patience to wait for amazing things at the thrift store. I go get those amazing things myself. Wonderful. My lovely. I've got a new deck that I haven't used in a while. It's not necessarily new, but we do have a giveaway at 30,000 subscribers. If you do want to enter that, hit that subscribe button. Once we reach 30,000 subscribers, I will release more information on it. We're using the Pulp Tarot for you today. How wonderful. So, we're also using the Lover's Oracle to find more information about how they feel about you, how you feel about them. Power to Surrender cards, what we need to release and let go. Also the advice. And Moonology Manifestation Oracle. I was fairly called to using the Energy Oracle cards, but I think I'll use it in next week's reading. Okay, so stay tuned on that. We're going to find out more about the energy surrounding your person. We're going to find out what's going on. So, but today, this is a daily message. Thank you so much for joining me here. There was a few new songs that were added to my playlist previous to your message as I was going through the pre-shuffle. It was Radio by Lana Del Rey. Radio by Lana Del Rey. What else was there? There was another song. Oh yeah, Art by Tyla. Let's see. The other song was Anxiety by Doechii. It sounded like a really fun song. And then Chains of Love, brand new song, Charlie XCX, was on repeat for most of that. It was like a good 3 hours. Loved it. Oh, I loved it. Okay, so this is your message for today. Let's start. All the cards are pre-shuffled. We're going to get the past energy up first, going into the current energy, then future. Get the overall energy, the challenge, and the outcome. Go into the advice. Then we'll go through our oracle decks. There is no extended. This is all one reading. Love you tons. Let's get started on your message, my lovely. Check the description box down below for anything else. We do have monthly readings available as well. Weekly readings for December 3rd to the 9th are up as well. Check my channel page for that as well. I love you tons, and let's get started on your message. How many more times can I say I love you tons? Let's split the deck. Wow, I lost my voice for a second. 4 of Swords. 2 of Cups. That one kind of wanted to turn over. But this is the past. So you ended something here, and there's a lot that you either reflected on or you really took time out for yourself. This is kind of like when you say you're busy, you don't have to tell them doing what. So that's what that's telling me. We got the Hanged Man, a new perspective, a big shift, you getting your power back, stepping into a new way of seeing things. This would be like, this would be entering the Bad Bee era. This would be like entering the Villain Girl era. This would be like entering the I'm providing soft life for myself era. This is like, I don't even know. Part of me is like, thinking things and I'm like, well, I don't really necessarily want to manifest that yet. So we got the Seven of Wands is in reverse. Okay, interesting. This current energy, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, there's a little pushback here. There's an assumption here in regards to Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel someone's thinking, and or maybe you might be out of your value. That may be based around an attachment, around a connection or relationship that may have broken off or split apart, whatever it was. Two of Cups in reverse. Next card. Five of Swords. Yeah, that really totally tells me about the walking away energy, the letting go, the moving on. That's Seven of Wands. That's interesting. This could be about someone around you currently. It has a lot to say about what you're doing, where you're going, etc. We're going to find out more about what's going on here because you're focusing on literally like letting it go, walking away, not being bothered by it. You're not even giving it the time of day. You totally aren't even acknowledging them. If this is a connection relationship you do not want, and you're like, no. Like N to the O, like that's never going to be a yes. Like, I wonder. Definitely make sure you have strong boundaries around that. We're going to find out a little bit more what's going on here. King of Wands in reverse. Ooh, okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Queen of Cups. Oh. This is like setting your standards pretty high, not settling for less. But at the same time, what are your standards? Do you have standards? Are the standards defined by things that are meaningful or meaningless? Are they based on physical appearances that actually don't teach you how a person really is? Like, I can tell you, you can have a particular culture, particular look, this and that. That's not going to tell you anything in regards to your safety. They could be fine as if, but they may be not amazing in terms of safety. We also, that could be just one example. They could be not amazing in terms of like whatever else. This could be like another thing that's coming to mind is like someone who thinks it's like, well, I need to try them out in the bed to like make sure that they can like really do me and like give me good. I laugh at this almost. Like, I totally understand someone being afraid of surprises and not understanding, like, we're getting real deep with this. You're making me uncomfortable. Let's see. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, interesting. Two females, masculine. There's this queen. She upright. She good. She's someone who's centered themselves, who recognizes and acknowledges the flaws. Well, not what is it, the flaws? Because flaws aren't necessarily things that we should base our decision off of. It wouldn't be flaws. It'd be like, I hear it as misbehaviors, but I know it's not the right word. But we'll keep it at that, I guess. Misbehaviors, mistreatments, testing energy, 50-50 energy, lack of provision energy. You don't want to attract that no matter how sexy they are. You don't want that. And that's completely fine. The acceptance of those boundaries, the acceptance of certain things about what someone wants in person may actually be character flaws. But they could also be what makes someone unique. The little isms. Sorry, I'm like halfway off the camera almost. Let's pull some more cards and find out more here. It also tells me that whatever this person is going through that you're thinking of, they don't plan on changing this. That's not going to change. You have to accept them for who they are. And if you don't want that, and that's what you need to do for yourself. I do feel that there might be like a focus on the wrong things, but then like shifting back into the self and being really rooted and grounded in yourself and setting boundaries with that. I do see you being not nice, but extremely kind and seeing a soul for who they really are. Let's see. Overall energy of this message for December 3rd to the 4th. Ace of Wands. Wow. New idea. New movement. This is interesting. This is very interesting. There's something here that there's a lot of momentum on, and I feel like it is kind of lighting a fire underneath you, and you're really energized to fulfill that need, desire, thing, whatever it is. 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands in reverse. I like this. Lots and lots of options. You don't have to worry about nothing because of this. Oh, this is amazing. This is because of this. A lot of other things are made for you or done for you. Like when the phrase is you've got it made here. You've got it made. You don't have to worry about nothing. You got it figured. Okay. So then what is the challenge of all this though? King of Cups. Why? Why is this King of Challenge? Ace of Swords in reverse. Is he the one cutting the cord? Is there a lie around this person, individual? Did they let go and release? Is there a loss around this particular individual? Because it does seem like they were your match. They were a person. But then why is this a challenge? Tell me more. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in reverse in terms of the King of Cups as a challenge. The Hierophant. Okay, well. Oh. It could be because it's a distraction. You may need to want to separate and disconnect from that because it may take from you, in essence. Maybe someone doesn't think another person is necessarily attractive for whatever reason, and that's something that they can't change. But I also feel like things for them are changing, and it's out of their control. And you're just in your energy, allowing it. But what may actually happen as well is as there's a walking away, there's also something brand new right here. As we did see the Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, right? Okay. So tell me more about the 5 of Swords here regarding the situation. Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords. Oh yeah, this girl, she be feeling super betrayed, but she also, how do I say, went about it really well. Tell me more, why is the 7 of Wands here in terms of the current situation? Judgment, yeah. This is someone naysaying, bringing down, crabs in the bucket thing. I read a thing earlier, a little quote thing on whatever, scrolling, and it was like, high achievers support, you know, attractive people compliment, all these things, and the people who don't want that, the people have nothing. They only try to bring you down to the level where they have also nothing. So realize that birds of a feather flock together. And instead of ruffling feathers, you're actually where you belong. And so as you're feeling in your power, in your zone, there's things that are going to be escalating in a very positive way, escalating in terms of like elevating and leveling up energy here. We're going to find out what the outcome is of this. What is the outcome of this message? Yeah, Knight of Wands, High Priestess, and the Lovers. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, Devil card. Wow, this is telling me there's a lot, but real sexy energy too. Let's see, with the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, Devils, tell me that it could be a new opportunity with this particular connection relationship. Very exciting, very fun, very spontaneous, very adventurous. But we got to be mindful that if you want commitment, you're going to have to really slow it down. You have to really pay attention to your intuition with this, because this tells me that there could be something here in regards to connection relationship. I've been literally up since 3 in the morning, and I'm trying to get through this. And we're gonna really go through these oracle decks now. Okay, so how are they feeling about them? How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Thank you. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work for the best. Reflection. Thinking of each other for sure. How are you feeling about them? There's a lot to feel about them. How do you feel about them? Thank you. From the 3rd to the 4th. Sacred union is the only card that flipped over. Honor and treasure your relationship where it's truly sacred. They're still getting on the same page with that. They're a little slow to start, unfortunately. That's fine. Okay, let's see. What are you manifesting at this time? For the collective, December 3rd to the 4th. Leave the past behind. Yeah, that connection relationship really is something that you were focusing on. And by staying in your value, you let it go. When you're out of your value, you keep texting your exes. So leave the past behind and make time for self-love. Yes, this is like pulling back into self and realizing that you don't need the dusty exes, whether they're male or female. You don't need them. You got you, and you got what's coming to you. Much better. Up next, assess a situation. I love that. So it is also about being strategic in the situation as well. Like, not necessarily just doing things spontaneously. You have to be very intentional with this. So if this person shows this energy, realize what they could be all about as well, okay? Advice, what you need to release in the situation. Surrender comparisons with other people. You are whole and just as good on your own. You sexy, beautiful, incredible, amazing, smart, intuitive. You're very open, communicative. You're funny. You're joyful. You're good at a lot of things. You're all the things that they kind of want. But when you surrender comparisons with other people, you allow yourself to be that in your own expression of that, knowing that we all are that. Okay? So I really want you to understand and set yourself apart from the pack in a way where you're not, I don't know how to say this. It's like when it's a pack of fish. I'm seeing like a pack of fish, like swimming school fish. A pack of fish, school fish. And it's like you're in the edge of the crowd and you're moving and swaying in the water. And it's like we could easily get lost and blend in with everything else. And if all those fish compared with each other, there's just so much meaningless in comparison with each other also. It achieves nothing. Absolutely achieves nothing. So keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths and attractions and power and what you attract and what you manifest are the things that you not necessarily will become, but can allow yourself to embrace. And I feel that's a good thing. So allow yourself to keep your vibration high, manifestations positive, and your heart in good light. And that's your message for today. Love you tons.